Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the Nemesis Gaming League, where the grind continues. We are back for our third match of the night, Season 5, Week 9. This is the last match of the regular season. We're taking it to the Titan League. We have Pinnacle versus Reapers. Your boy Psychonautic in the booth, ready to bring some play-by-play action. I'm going to be joined tonight by somebody who's fairly new to the casting crew, but making a lot of moves out here. Matt, how you doing tonight, buddy?
I'm doing pretty good. A little tired. I've been getting up around 6, but I'm making it.
I definitely understand the grind. Get up at 5 myself every day. But regardless of that, let's get into some of this juicy action we got going here. Pinnacle versus Reapers. Now, if you've been keeping up with the league, Pinnacle has pretty much run away with the season in the Titan League, sitting at a hefty 14-1 right now, only dropping one series. They have already clinched the #1 seed moving into the playoffs. However, the Reapers sitting at 9-6 and a little bit of a tie with two others in the Eastern Conference. However, Blizzard caught a W tonight, so they're technically sitting at 10-6. Reapers still at 9-6 though. So if I gotta say, Matt, if Reapers are able to catch a dub off Pinnacle tonight, which would be an underdog story in and of itself, they could potentially get the third seed moving into the playoffs.
Yeah, and I feel like they might actually be able to complete the upset here because Pinnacle's not really playing for much, already clinched the 1 seed. But the Reapers are just playing for positioning here, and they're going to want the highest seed they're able to get. So I feel like they're going to come out and they're going to play with a lot of fire.
I think you're definitely right there. Pinnacle, it's going to be interested to see how they approach this, if they sort of just don't care and even are so lackadaisical that they allow the Reapers to get a W off of them, or if they're going to come with the exact same fire that they've come with the entire season and just absolutely shut the Reapers down right here, force the Reapers into a lower seed, and I don't know. I'm not sure what that would do for them, but you know, some people just show up to play no matter what.
Yeah, and I feel like there's a good chance Pinnacle may do that, but at the same time, even if they try and show up and play it, they just don't have like the momentum and they don't have the want to win this game like the Reapers do.
That's very true. And I'm interested to see, speaking of the Reapers, we're still waiting on them to join up in the lobby, who they're going to be using. Because I heard, oh, actually, I'm sorry, not about the Reapers. I heard about the Pinnacle having possibly a sub up, but I see Caden, Luca, and Zen all in the lobby on their end. So I'm thinking that they've got the regular lineup. We're still waiting on Reapers here. And let me ask, Matt, do you know anything about the Reapers lineup? Arrow, Bagels, Snack.
I do know Bagels was the sub for the East All Star team, but then over on the Pinnacle side, you have Caden and Luca, who are both All Stars, who were the starters for the East. And I know, seeing Caden have played before, he's like really good. He's really mechanical, and I feel like he can dominate most lobbies that he's in.
Oh, I definitely don't disagree there. Both Caden and Luca, arguably the two top Nemesis players, or two of the top Nemesis players, I should say. But on the other hand, Reapers with Arrows, Bagels, and Snack. Arrow, I said Arrows, my apologies, Arrow. I believe the same Arrow from Inferno last season, um, which was not able to do very much. However, one thing that I can say is Arrow is, as you were pointing out with the Pinnacle players, a very mechanical player and very well can show up to a game, absolutely pop off, and put an entire team on his back. Not to take away from Bagels or Snack, who have both made names for themselves in this league. But beyond that, it looking like we got everybody here in chat. I did not realize that the game had actually started. Still looking at some stat points there, and we already have a goal from the Reapers there. My apologies. I got caught sleeping right there, but it won't happen again as Pinnacle tries to put something down. It gets cleared away. Zen off the back post. Luca off the sidewall gets the flip reset, gets another flip reset. No, not a second one, and is not able to follow it. Caden with the touch in the midfield. Luca sending it back over, but it gets batted away by Salahi Temp. I'm gonna go with Sally Temp. Sally Temp off the sidewall up to Arrow. Arrow gonna get dunked right there by Caden. Caden missing his touch off the sidewall. Zen going for it, gets it over Bagels, but Sally able to make that stop. Luca in his corner. Arrow to the back wall with Caden. Caden not able to get it through. Arrow trying to get it, almost does, but Luca with the stop. Zen can't get it out, and Sally gonna come in for the cleanup.
Yeah, Arrow not quite able to finish it. He gets the good challenge off of, I believe, Luca, and Sally just came and was able to finish it, putting it in the back of the net, giving the Reapers the two-goal lead that they really need here in this series.
And so I gotta ask you real quick, Matt. I know we're already, a minute 30 seconds into the game, and Pinnacle or Reapers are actually up by 2 by this point. Excuse me, I'm just messing everything up. But let me ask you, Matt, what do you think is going to happen here? What's your prediction beyond seeing the Reapers already popping off right here?
Well, in the beginning, I already said that they would probably play with a lot more like want than Pinnacle will, because they're playing for something here. So I feel like the Reapers are going to win it in possibly 5, maybe 4.
And you did definitely say that earlier, and I'm starting to feel, based on what I've seen so far, that you might be right. Pinnacle might not care enough to show up for this game, which might work in the Reapers' favor. We'll also have to see as Caden gets mechanical on it, is able to get the air dribble for the goal.
Caden with the air dribble, I believe. Yes, Zin was getting bumps on Bagels, and he just couldn't do anything about it. Caden just brings it in the back of the net, and other than Bagel back there getting bumped, the Reapers just had nobody back.
And Pinnacle might be gearing up with this. They might have just been slow out the gate, sort of, but now they're starting to get the sleep out of their eyes. Luca with the second touch. Caden with the follow. Sends it off the ceiling. Zin out of the corner. With Cook and Bagels there to make the clearing touch. Luca puts it over Bagels. Arrow puts it back down. Bagels trying to get the angle, but not going to be able to. Luca sends it all the way down. Zin with the follow, but he goes under. Caden to put it on. Arrow sends that one out. Reapers all in the net at the same time, but they were able to at least get it out. Cook and Bagels sends it down, but Luca makes the stop. Sally is up. Sally gets to touch Caden to send it away from his own corner. Zen with the second touch to send it to the mid. Sally's back and is able to make the stop, giving them the third save of the game so far. 1 minute 48 seconds left on the clock here, Matt. And do you think, based on what you've seen so far, that Pinnacle is about to drop game 1?
And there it is. Right away, Sally gets the goal, putting them up by 2 here with a little over 1.5 minutes. Caster's curse.
A little bit. Might have came out a little bit right there. Hey, what can I say? It happens from time to time. Reapers securing a second goal over, or a 2-goal lead now over Pinnacle. With 1 minute 30 left on the clock. Caden trying to slow things down. Arrow takes it off the top of him. And we see Bagels and Sally double commit there. Arrow with the pop, but it's not enough. Zen is going to send it in. Pinnacle now with 2, trailing by 1.
Zen with just the great pass downfield, and then Caden, I believe, was the one who got that touch. Not able to put it on, but then Zen was able to finish it after passing it downfield. Just a great setup for Pinnacle and a great offensive play for Zen.
And hope to see more come out, but Cooking Bagels with the solo play comes off the sidewall.
And there you have it. Tried to go for the flip reset, wasn't quite able to get it. Kind of took it just easy and laid it in. Didn't try and go for all the fancy stuff, but he gets them the goal, and that's all that matters.
That is indeed all that matters, as Bagels gives his team just that little bit more cushion. Again, going up by 2. Caden trying to get the flip reset, not able to do anything there. Zen gets the touch, but it goes in favor of Arrow and the Reapers. Luca with the touch, Caden with the follow. It's back to the mid. Zen slows things down, gets the 50 against Bagels. Caden and Luca just doubling for the ball in the midfield. Cooking Bagels with the touch to send it up. Arrow trying to get it, but can't get it away from Zen. Sally to Luca off the backboard. Caden gets in front of Bagels' shot. Luca trying to get it away. But Arrow and Sally, we're seeing a lot of doubles come out from the Reapers here so far, Matt, especially in this last minute, but they're not getting punished for them.
Yeah, and eventually,
my.
there you have it again. Bagels with the goal.
Yes, it seems like every time I try and send it your way, the Reapers just shut it down. Bagels with a nice shot right there. Perfect placement in the lower left-hand corner to seal the deal. Only 10 seconds left here. And I got to say, Matt, not Arrow, but Reapers did exactly what you predicted here.
Yeah, I mean, it already seems just here in this game one that they want it more than Pinnacle does. They have something to play for, as we have Zin disconnect here. I'm not quite sure what's happening, but possibly the booth does.
Well, if I had to guess, I would say he's changing cars. A lot of the old school Rocket League players aren't used to going into the options in the lobby and changing their cars. They're used to having to exit the lobby to change their cars. So I wouldn't be surprised if we see Zen join back up here shortly. But beyond that, Reapers absolutely just making a statement right there in game one, bringing down 9 shots between the 3 of them and taking that win with a 3-point lead.
Yeah, and the Reapers just came out firing very quickly that game. Just constant goals. There was just no break really for Pinnacle. I mean, they tried to stop it as good as they could, but the Reapers just kept pounding it on them, and Pinnacle just couldn't do much about it.
We'll have to see if Pinnacle is able to step things up a little bit here, or if they get a little bit more serious in game 2, or if they're just going to keep doing what they're doing. Because as we mentioned earlier, Pinnacle doesn't have anything to play for really, other than just sort of bragging rights. With only dropping 1 loss throughout the season, because they've already clinched first seed in the playoffs. We see Caden try and follow it back, but not able to get the touch he was looking for. Zane gets 50. Luca in front of his own net. Arrow with the shot, but Caden with the good defense. Sally puts it over him. Luca gets demoed. Cooking Bagels trying to get it out of the corner. Zen blocks him. Arrow to put it back on, but Luca's there. Makes the save. Arrow tries to slow it down, gets it to Sally. Sally with a touch, coming out of the corner, gets another, but Zen's ready on his own back wall. Arrow sends it down. Luca intercepts. Caden can't get it in. It's going to bounce off the post. Zen sends it up to Arrow, back to the mid. And Pinnacle not going to get any more offense out of that one. Matt, so far we haven't seen anybody score, but Pinnacle seems to be playing just a little bit hotter and faster. And it's, of course, as soon as I try to send it to you, Pinnacle's going to start us off.
It just seems like that's going to be the theme for tonight. I mean, it's happened almost every single time, but Pinnacle, there you go. They got the goal. Only have 2 shots, but they have 4 saves, which the Reapers have been putting on the pressure. They just couldn't sneak any past yet. I mean, Pinnacle gets one that matters, and that's all that counts.
That is definitely all that counts. And we're going to see if the Reapers are able to start making a little bit more money off of the moves in their offensive zone. Arrow with the touch, sends it to the mid. Luca's there, up to Caden. Caden tries to put it on. It's going to hit off the back wall. Luca to keep it going, trying for the double, but not able to. Zen going to clean it up, come out of nowhere.
Yeah, bad touch by Bagels there. Not much he could have done. Luca just hits it right off Bagels again, and it just goes straight in front of their own net for Zin. Nobody back. I'm not sure. I think they all went for that ball for the triple commit, but some miscommunication it looks like, and Pinnacle's able to take advantage of it.
Yeah, there was definitely a catastrophe there in front of the Reaper's net, as I think it looked like Arrow was trying to go for the ball but had to go through Sally. But either way, it's definitely not what you want to see if you're a Reapers fan, as they go down by 2 minutes 40 seconds left. We're getting to the midway point of game 2. Though the Reapers still hold the lead in the series, Pinnacle can tie it up right here. The ball's floating down. Sally's going to put it on, but Caden able to stay in front of that. Zen trying to follow it. Arrow going to make the block. Caden off the sidewall up to Zen. Zen can't get the redirecting touch, and Reapers going to clear that out. Sally keeping the pressure. Sally again is going to get the dunk, put it in, and cut the lead of Pinnacle in half.
Yeah, Sally he wasn't quite able to put it on target there, but it still works out for him. Went off of Luca, I believe, but he's still able to finish it with, he pulled the Michael Jordan on him. Nothing he could do, just went right over him with it.
The Michael Jordan, you might have just coined a new term, as, oh my goodness, Arrow trying to put it in to tie it up, but not able to get it through Kane's defense, but Sally's gonna find an opening and tie things up.
Sally with a good read off the roof. Luca not quite able to get the touch, and he just gets a great angle and puts it in their net. Nothing much the goalkeeper could have done, and he ties this game up.
With a minute 50 left on the clock here, it's anybody's game. Reapers looking to go up by 2 in the series. Pinnacle looking to tie things up. Moving into game 3, Arrow in the midfield gets the block. Arrow gets the second touch over Caden in the corner. Can't get it through Zim, but it is 50. Cooking Bagels is there.
Oh my!
Is the back of the net.
Arrow with 3 touches there, just keeping the pressure on and starting the play. Able to get the challenge and just lays it in front of the net for Bagels. Just a great read. Nothing much the goalkeepers could have done. Zin, I believe, Luca in the net. Just a good read and a good shot. And there you have it, Pinnacle. I'm sorry. The Reapers go up by 1, and they go up again. Bagels.
Reapers gaining some huge momentum here as they score 2 goals in quick succession. Cooking Bagels just popping off and able to clean things up and convert for his team. Minute 18 seconds left here, and it looks like Pinnacle is not only in danger of losing game 2, but in danger of possibly being swept, as the Reapers stand to set themselves up on match point with a win here. Caden gonna get demoed by Sally. Zen's gonna put it on through the confusion, finds the back of the net.
Unfortunately for Reapers, the demo doesn't do much, just passes it center. Luca able to get the great bump, and just a great shot by Zen, putting it in the top left corner, cutting this deficit to 1 and giving Pinnacle some life they need.
Yes, indeed. They now only trail by 1. 54 seconds left on the clock. Pinnacle still has much of a chance, but Cooking Bagels is just all over every ball. Finds another goal for himself.
Zen just passes it to Arrow, and Arrow's able to get the center. Bagel putting the ball in once again this game for the hat trick, and he is just dominating Pinnacle right now. Him and Sully just constant goals but it's not like Arrow hasn't done much. Arrow's just constantly setting him up. So it's just a all around team thing, and that's how they're gonna win.
I couldn't agree more, and I gotta wonder in these last 30 seconds if Pinnacle is gonna toggle and show us the 14-1 team that they've been all season. Caden not able to find that, as Cookin' Bagels is gonna find a fourth goal in this game.
Once again, up to almost 700 score. Just scoring constantly. They just can't stop Bagels right now.
The momentum is ginormous for the Reapers, 6-3. Their last 3 goals, their last
Oh
4
my.
goals coming in the last quarter of this game.
I believe that's 4 unanswered goals. I think that might be 3, but still, if Pinnacle wants a chance in this series, they can't let them go unanswered constantly.
No, but I think that you're right that it was 4, because it did get tied up 3-3 as Pinnacle tied it up, but now it is 7-3. That's 4 unanswered goals from the Reapers. And in the last 1 minute, 30 seconds of the game, no less, there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Reapers taking game 2 in one of the more convincing fashions so far on tonight's stream.
The Reapers are showing that they came here to play. They're not messing around. They want that 3 seed, but Pinnacle can still put up a great fight for it and make the Reapers make them a run for their money. I mean, Pinnacle is a great team. They're just not playing as they're capable right now.
Yes, sir. And Zen himself looking at 646 points in that game. 4 saves, 2 goals and assists, and 4 shots, 50% shot accuracy, but still being on the losing side of that, he absolutely popped off for his team and played as well as he could. And I got to wonder here, Matt, what do you think that we're going to see moving into game 3? Do you think that we're about to see a sweep, or do you think that Pinnacle's going to at least take a match or 1 game off of Reapers?
I think Pinnacle's too good of a team to get swept here. I mean, Reapers are a great team as well, but Pinnacle, just the 14-1 season, they show that they just absolutely dominate the Titan League. So I have a feeling they're going to come out strong this game, and at least this game, cutting it to a 2-1 series here.
And we'll see if they're able to do just that. If they're able to not get swept and possibly even reverse sweep, as they are in line to do such a thing. Lucas sends that to the mid. Sally with the pop over. Serious Caden now. Now Caden is serious. He changed his name. So it's got to be real Sally off the sidewall to the backboard to Zen. Zen gets that pinch, gets it over Arrow, gets the dunk on Cookin' Bagels, but Sally going to make the stop up to Arrow. Arrow with the redirect. It wasn't going in, but Luca with the pinch clear. Luca again sends it off the backboard. Sally's there with the touch. Serious Caden to put it down, but Arrow finds the touch to send it to the side. Zen leaves it for Caden. Caden can't get the touch, but Luca does. Finds an empty net and finds the first goal.
Seems as if Bagels was the only one back after Solly missed that touch, and then they just left it wide open for Zen, as Caden couldn't quite get the angle, so I feel like he just left it there for him. And if that's the case, that's some great communication by Pinnacle.
I gotta agree with that. Oh, Luca getting a shot from the ceiling, but it does get stopped. Caden with the touch puts it into his own net. Luca with the defensive demo there. Serious Caden with a nice 50 on Bagels, keeps it in its place. Arrow almost able to find that one, but narrowly missing his touch. Luca waiting for Sally's touch. Sally touches it to the corner. Luca finds the pinch. It rolls off of the corner, but Arrow is able to send it down and able to follow, but Zen takes it away from him. Sally puts it on, but Luca with an amazing save in the top corner of his goal. Cooking Bagels puts it back on. Zen doesn't find the stop, but he doesn't need to as it hits crossbar and bounces out. Bagels with the touch. Gets sent back. Arrow, but Zen there for the stop. Sally down to Caden. Zen trying to mount some offense. We're getting to the halfway point here so far. Caden, Luca, they can't get it through, but Matt, they still have the lead here. Reaper still trailing. Reaper
And the own goal.
Wow.
An unfortunate own goal for Pinnacle. The ball bounces off the wall, and it just bounces off the inside of Luca's car and bounces in his net. You can't get worse touches than that. I mean, that's just unfortunate the way that ball landed on him, and I would say pretty lucky here for Reapers.
I would agree with that. That's just not something that you expect to see in the Titan League. But I guess that goes to show you that in Rocket League, all mistakes can happen at any level of gameplay. As Caden in his own corner trying to keep it away. Zen gets the big boom and sends it out. Zen still back, but he leaves it for Caden. Caden sends it down. Bagels with the touch in the mid. Arrow puts one down, but it's not on target. Luca with the pop up to Caden. Caden with the touch sends it to the corner. Sally with the soft touch. Caden trying to get the demo unsuccessfully. Arrow puts that one on, but Luca's back. Luca to Caden, back up to Luca. Luca gets bumped out of the play, but he still finds a way to make a block. Zen off the backboard. Minute 25 seconds left here, and Caden's gonna miss that, and that is dangerous territory for Pinnacle.
There it is for the Reapers, just a full field, I would say clear for Solly there. I'm not sure he was going for a shot. He was able to put it on target, and Caden just not quite able to get the touch, giving Reapers the lead by 1 here with a little over a minute, and that could be the series decider.
That could be the series decider, and I gotta wonder how Caden's feeling as he changed his name to Serious Caden, which gave me the impression that they were planning on a reverse sweep, but they are now looking at getting swept. But there you have it. Zen gonna follow that ball in and tie us up.
Zen able to hit it up to Caden. Caden able to drop it in, not quite able to get the pinch, and Zen was just right there to finish it off. Never say never. Here they are coming back with a quick answer.
And we'll have to see if they're able to at least hold it to an overtime. Bagels putting one on. Luca getting in front of that again, picking up his savior medal for the game. Luca in the corner is there with Caden. Zen comes in to clear it out. Bagels puts it back. Arrow to the mid. Sally with finding the angle, but not good enough to get it through the defense. Sally puts it down. Backwards for Bagels to put it in.
Sally able to get the pass off the wall. Not able to get the angle, but Bagels once again there to finish it. And it seems like Reaper's goals are mainly all coming off of the second chances and the rebounds. But it looks like that's going both ways.
And this is a saucy position to be in if you're Reapers. 30 seconds left on the clock. Arrow to put another shot on. Makes the lead 2. Almost putting the nail in the coffin, wrapping this game up.
And Arrow able to give the Reapers some insurance here, giving them the 2-goal lead with 30 seconds. That's a safe lead, I'd say, if they're able to hold Pinnacle down for now. All they got to do is just shut the ball down and waste some time, and there you will have the sweep.
And based on how the Reapers have been playing, I feel like they pretty much got it locked down at this point, the last 15 seconds. And they're going to take this win in sweeping fashion, and they're going to possibly get the 3rd seed for the playoffs, depending on how the Lions turn out. You know, if you're a Reapers fan, you got to be feeling just as good as the Reapers do. There you have it. Reapers take the dub. They get the sweep on Pinnacle, tarnishing just that much more the Pinnacle's um I said schedule in my head, and schedule's not the right word. Record is what the word I was looking for. Tarnishing it now 14-2. Reapers did a really good job there, Matt.
Yeah, well deserved win there for Reapers. I mean, they played great in all three games, and it shows with the sweep. I'm pretty sure both or all three games were by a couple goals and just dominance, I'd say. Bagels just played great overall. I mean, all three of the people on Reapers just very well played, I'd say. Pinnacle didn't go down easily. They started to pick it up there, but the Reapers were still able to handle them, and looks like they easily handled it.
Yeah, I agree with that. It looked like the Pinnacles did show up there in game 3 in comparison to 1 and 2. I think that they were hoping to get the reverse sweep as their last game on stream just for the dramatic flair. And I got to admit, it would have been pretty dramatic for that to happen. However, that plan backfired in their faces as Reapers was able to just go ahead and get the sweep there. And as you mentioned, Bagels popping off in game 2, but Arrow also popping off in game 3, and just all three players just doing a fantastic job in their own way. It was just a beautiful thing to see. And I appreciate you joining me here in the booth, Matt, tonight to witness this action.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun. I mean, this whole season has been a ton of fun. It's not done yet. We still have playoffs coming up, but so far this regular season has been really great.
Yes, yes, we do. We got playoffs coming up next week. They're going to take about 2 weeks to play out, and they are going to be pretty spicy, if I do say so myself. I think that they're going to be really good. This season's been really good so far. And that's going to pretty much wrap us up here tonight for our matches. I appreciate everybody coming out and giving some support and love as usual. If you're in the chat and you're not familiar or you're not signed up over in the Discord, come over and sign up. We're at the end of the season, but next season there's always a next season. So you can get in with a team, you can get on these streams, you can do the big thing and make a name for yourself. And it's really fun. And there's cash prizes at the end. So you don't want to miss out on that. But appreciate everybody that came out, everybody that subbed tonight. Another shout out to you. And that's going to wrap us up for the night. And we will see you, I think, on Saturday. Are we coming back Saturday? Yes, we will see you on Saturday. 3 more coming your way. Don't miss it. Have a good night.